What is the core philosophy of Wrathful Chaos, and how does it relate to Chaos-Gnosticism? Wrathful Chaos presents a Satanic philosophy rooted in Chaos-Gnosticism, which fundamentally seeks the dissolution of the cosmos and a return to chaos. The author, Ariok, posits that chaos is the primordial state of nothingness, a perfect blend of opposites, being and non-being, light and dark, good and evil, where all things are unified and undifferentiated, symbolized by the writhing dragon Tiamat. The cosmos, or reality as we know it, is a division of chaos, a state where these opposites have been separated and made distinct, an act attributed to the Demiurge, or God. The core idea is that existence in the cosmos inherently entails suffering due to the separation and distinction of things, allowing one entity to inflict pain upon another. The ultimate goal of Chaos-Gnosticism, as presented, is to reverse this creation, to abolish distinction, and to return all things to the blended, undifferentiated state of chaos. This isn't merely a spiritual or philosophical aspiration, but an active, destructive endeavor. 2. How does Wrathful Chaos redefine or pervert traditional Qabalah into Qabalah, the tree of death? Wrathful Chaos critiques traditional Qabalah, including its sinister interpretations, for still exalting the Demiurge by portraying the Qlippothic demonic realms as mere offshoots or vices of the Sephiroth, divine emanations. The author argues that this perspective implicitly subjects the Qlippothic forces to the god's control. Instead, Qabalah, the tree of death, introduces a new, perverse Qabalah that completely separates the Qlippothic from the Sephiroth, asserting them as entirely independent forces. This new system utilizes a broken pentagram, glyph, symbolizing the active destruction of the tree of life rather than mere inversion. The breaking of the pentagram at the genitals is significant, referencing Gnostic theology where Adam and Eve's sin, sexual in nature, led to their departure from cosmos and return to chaos. This new Qabalah aims for self-deification and then self-destruction, seeing it as a means to escape the god and return to chaos. The name, Qabalah itself, is reinterpreted, with the added B symbolizing Samuel's venom and representing adversity, ultimately meaning that which is hollowed out and decaying, the tree of death. 3. What are the 11 mansions of the Sitra Ahra, and how do they differ from the traditional Sephiroth? The 11 mansions of the Sitra Ahra are the primary Qlippothic, representing the 11 manifestations, or planes of non-existence, that exist in the absence of the god. Unlike the 10 Sephiroth on the Tree of Life, which symbolize manifestations of God, the Qlippothic are explicitly manifestations of the antigod. Key distinctions. Number. There are 11 Qlippothic, not 10, because Cathariel and Thaumiel are considered a dual entity, glorified and not hidden within the 10 of God. Purpose. While Sephiroth represent divine creation and unity, the Qlippothic embody concepts like annihilation, Cathariel, duality, separation from God, Thaumiel, confusion of divine power, Chagadal, concealment of cosmic illusions, Satariel, constant destruction, Agashkala, inner destruction, Golachab, perversion, Tajirian, abusive lust, Arab Zarak, returning distinction to source, Samel, perverting forms, Gamaliel, and provoking formlessness in physical reality, Nahameth. Relationship to God. They are not waste products of creation, but forces that predate and actively oppose the Demiurge, working to destroy form and achieve the return to chaos. 4. What is Ra, the language of demons, and what is its purpose in black magic? Ra is an encoded form of English designed as a magical language for Black Adepts. Its purpose is to provide a sense of mystery and spiritual depth that the mundane native tongue lacks, without resorting to foreign languages like Hebrew that carry their own inherent theological baggage from traditional Qabalah. Ra's alphabet is reduced to 20 letters, 16 consonants and 4 vowels, with 10 additional sounds, and each letter's design is directly taken from Qlippothic sigils. This imbues each letter with the power of the Qlippa, which it represents, essentially charging the language itself with anticosmic energy. The primary aim of Ra is not merely communication, but to assist the Sitra Ahra in returning duality to dual oneness by helping the Adept express our will in ways beyond mere language. It serves as a tool for true gnosis and the silence of Baal Zevuv, where traditional understandings are transcended and the babblings of the god are silenced. 5. What is Black Astrology, and how does it differ from traditional astrology? Black Astrology is an astromagical system based on the study of black luminaries, empty mathematical points in space, rather than physical celestial bodies. It fundamentally differs from traditional astrology by rejecting the idea that physical planets govern human character or possess inherent supernatural power that serves the magician. Instead, physical planets are seen as manifestations of the god and founts of cosmic false light that only serve to sustain the Demiurge's existence. Black astrology focuses on the cosmic power found in the absence of these bodies. Its foundation is the black sun, an empty point in space, roughly 2 degrees Capricorn, that moves slowly, but whose perceived movement from Earth creates a black zodiac of 13 signs, 6 signs entered and re-entered. This system is considered a powerful weapon against the patterns of the cosmos, designed solely to usher forth anti-cosmic influence into our reality and corrupt the natural order. It also includes infernal planets and their planetary rulers, and specific planetary days and hours for united anti-cosmic operations. 6. Explain the concepts of the Black Sun and Black Earth in Astrologia. The Black Sun is not a physical body, but an empty point in space, representing the second center of a planet's elliptical orbit around the physical Sun. It is considered the foundation of our sinister art and the source of lightless light, or black flame. Its movement creates the black zodiac, and its climax on June 24, when it directly opposes the physical Sun, is a significant day of darkness for unleashing anti-cosmic forces. The Black Sun is represented as Samel, the masculine force of anti-cosmic power, symbolizing Thormiel. The Black Earth is analogous to the Black Sun, but it is the second focus point of the Moon's orbit around the Earth, created at the Moon's apogee, when it's furthest from Earth. The Black Earth is represented by Lilith and symbolizes Nahamuth on the Qlippothic tree. It signifies our physical world, Malkuth, transformed into our Qlippothic world, Nahamuth, which is the great work of the mystical body of Satan. While the Black Sun governs macrocosmic influences, the Black Earth influences the finer details of each correspondence, on a microcosmic level. 7. What is the ultimate goal of Wrathful Chaos, for the Black Adept, both personally and universally? The ultimate goal for the Black Adept in Wrathful Chaos is absolute destruction, both personally and universally, to achieve a return to chaos. Personally, the Adept must first destroy the grandeur of the God as he is reflected within us. This is achieved through the art of black magic and its methods, leading to personal transformation and annihilation of self, as in Cathariel, where the conscious and unconscious minds unite. Suicide, for the Adept who has accomplished all in physical form, is even presented as a satanic grace, a willful exertion of control over one's own death, as opposed to passive acceptance. Universally, the Adept's personal destruction then extends outward to destroy the grandeur of the God, as he is reflected outside of us, in our level of physical reality. The larger great work is the perverting of our world, our universe, and our cosmos, specifically transforming Malkuth, physical reality, into Nahamuth, absence of physical reality. This continuous process of physical frustration of the God aims to cause existence to reflect non-existence. When all realities are sufficiently bent and twisted, and the God no longer has an individual identity, this imbalance is believed to permit the possibility for the return to chaos. The Adept is thus an active agent in bringing about absolute destruction. 8. How does Zara, Book of the Younger Lilith, revolutionize the practice of divination within the Satanic philosophy? Zara, Book of the Younger Lilith, critiques traditional divination for being flawed due to its foundation in the illusion of time, which is a function, an illusion of the Demiurge. It aims to escape the illusion of time and the division that the god maintains. Instead of asking about mundane past or future events, true sinister divination focuses on only two things: matters of our individual sinister will, and matters of the universal sinister will. This shifts the purpose of divination from personal gain to gaining knowledge about one's purpose in opposing the god, understanding the mysteries of the Sitra Ahra, and insights into Chaosophy. The book introduces two new divinatory methods. Full body possession, a more advanced method where the diviner invokes Nama, the younger Lilith, an aspect of Lilith, and mother of divination, to possess their entire body, allowing her to physically spell out answers using the Ra alphabet laid out in a circle. This goes beyond the ideomotor effect of tools like the Ouija board. Zara, scattering. This method involves casting 5 six-sided blocks, each inscribed with Ra'an letters representing the 30 paths of destruction on the tree of death. A familiar spirit is assigned to the blocks, acting as a bridge to the Sitra Ahra. The diviner scatters the blocks, and the unseen letters, combined with their patterns, reveal answers to questions regarding sinister will, offering direct insight from the other side. Both methods emphasize a deep, embodied connection to the demonic forces and active participation in the anticosmic current.